What's up, Earth Angels? My name is Tay, and I'm a psychic healer here on YouTube. Today we're going to do a pick a card reading all about guidance on your money. So first I need you to choose one of these three piles. This is pile 1, the 8 of Cups. This is pile 2, the Devil. And this is pile 3, the 8 of Swords. So take a second to pause the video, meditate on these three piles, see which pile is calling your name, or the pile that you see when you close your eyes or when you look at another pile, it is in the corner of your eye and it is pulling you towards that pile. Once you've chosen, you're going to go to my description box, you're going to scroll down, and there will be timestamps placed right there for you to click on. Click on your timestamp, and it'll take you directly to your part of the reading. That way you don't have to scroll through to try to find anything. All right, I'll see you in your pile. What's up, pile 1? If you chose this card, the 8 of Cups, this is going to be your reading all about guidance on your money. So first, Spirit told me to blow this candle out. Like, this thing was on fire, and it wasn't like a normal candle. If you saw it in the intro, it got worse and worse when I started channeling the energy of this pile, and it was just like burning at both ends is what it felt like. It was making you burnt out. It was making you exhausted. I had to blow it out. The passion is gone. The spark is gone. You're just feeling burnt out. And that's what Spirit is showing here with your money. Whatever is going on with your money, maybe you're spending money on stuff that you're not passionate about, spending money on people who you're not passionate about, on things you're burnt out on things that are just not enough for you. They haven't been enough for you. Maybe you're spending money on cigarettes. You're spending money on alcohol. You're spending money on somebody who doesn't give a F about you. Somebody who doesn't care, who doesn't treat you right. It's like your money is going places that aren't serving you. Spirit, tell me about this. What guidance do you have for pile 1 on their money, Spirit? What guidance do you have for pile 1 on their money? Okay, so it's like you're spending it in too many places, and you're spending it in too many places that don't matter to you. Things that don't support your journey, don't support your potential, don't allow you to grow. It's not like you're spending money on school. It's like you're spending money on, like I said, alcohol or something that is taking up your time and space and energy. This could be video games. And this is something that is not productive to you. It's not helping you grow. It's not allowing you to see your potential. All it's doing is taking up your time and making you feel burnt out. Spirit, tell me more. Tell me more about this. It's like there has to be a complete change in your household, in your home, in your current life. And you know, there has to be a complete and total change and transformation of what's going on internally, and things or people need to stop being put on a pedestal, straight up. You can't idolize this vape pen and be like, I need this vape pen. This vape pen is my life. This vape pen is going to allow me to take my next breath. Or, wow, if I buy stuff for this person, they will love me. It's like that. Because these things that you're idolizing, that you're putting on a pedestal, that you're believing that you need in your life, you don't need. And you're spending too much money on them. You're putting too much time into them. These things that you're putting your time and money and effort into, specifically your money, are making you feel burnt out, or making you feel dry at the well, or making you feel like you don't have money for yourself for things that are specifically going to serve you, or make you feel better, or allow you to reach your potential, or make you healthier, make you feel fitter, make you feel just overall in better health. Mental health, physical health. This thing or person or place is a devil in your life, and it is pulling you down. It is negative. It is an attachment. It is something that is toxic, that is pulling you back, that is causing you to spend money on it. Like I said, this could be an addiction. This could be something like video games. This could be something like vaping, like drinking, like buying weed. Maybe you're just buying too much weed. You're smoking too much weed. Or it could be a relationship that's toxic, something that's not serving you, but you're putting all of your money into it to try to hope that it'll get better. But money doesn't buy happiness is what Spirit is saying. So Spirit, tell me more about this. It's time to look at the facts. It's time to be honest with yourself. It's time to stop sugarcoating it. And it's time to take control of your own life and to open your heart and realize that you're not tapping into your emotional well-being. You're not tapping into this idea that you know what's best for you and you know that this isn't best. You've been blocked off. You've been numbing yourself. You've been avoiding the truth. And Spirit is here to come forward with the truth. You are going to be burnt out from this. This is going to take your money. This isn't going to serve you to your highest potential or allow you to even see your potential. It is wasting your time, it is wasting your energy, and it is wasting your money. Spirit, what else do you have? This could even be something where you are buying things so people look at you like, damn, like, look at their car, look at their clothes, look at their shoes. This could be a different type of addiction. It could be the type of thing where you're like, I like nice things. I'm going to spend my money on nice things. But it has gone to the extreme to where it's making you focus only on the material and not on the logical, not on this idea that, oh, maybe I do need this money. Maybe I do need to save better to reach my fullest potential, to be able to invest in things that have a higher turnover. That I can actually invest in, and when I resell it, it sells for more and not for less. Spirit, tell me more. Spirit's saying you are making yourself feel dead. You're making yourself feel drained, and maybe you are drained. This is another message. Maybe some of you are exhausted. You're drained. You don't feel good. You're trying to fill a void in your life, and in order to fill this void, you're buying things, spending, indulging, eating out, drinking, vaping, buying things for people to fill this void that's internally pulling you down and not allowing you to be happy. And Spirit is saying, again, money doesn't buy your happiness. There is something else that needs to be attended to in your emotional body that will actually be more fulfilling and won't leave you feeling high and dry, feeling burnt out, feeling like, damn, I need to work more, I need to do more to make more money. Spirit, what advice do you have for them? Like, what guidance? Give me more about what guidance you have for pile 1. Okay, so Spirit's saying you already look like a bad bitch. You already walk like a bad bitch. Like, you already have a bunch of stuff. You already have a bunch of nice clothing, or you have great style, or you look good. And what you're doing right now with your spending is not really changing this at all, for the better or for the worse. And for some of you, it is being for the worse because it's habits that are like, overindulging. And for some of you, it is for the worse because you're just overspending and emotionally you're not feeling good about it, because it is borderline an addiction, or is an addiction for some of you, just like that feeling of spending and receiving new things, but then it becomes an internal battle inside you. It becomes this internal battle. Like, you hear my dogs barking downstairs. Maybe you hear it, maybe you don't, I don't know, but they're barking. And it becomes this internal battle, and it's something that feels like, how am I going to solve this? Oh, I'm going to just get another vape. I'm going to get more weed. I'm going to go out to the bar and drink. I'm going to get a new pair of shoes. I'm going to spend money on this person who is just not even important in my life because they don't think I'm important. You know what I mean? And so it's like this never-ending toxic cycle. And Spirit is saying this is not adding to your looks or to how people see you. This is actually taking away from it. This is actually taking away from your potential, taking away from your beauty, taking away from your energy, taking away from who you are, the essence of who you are. And so, Spirit, what other guidance do you have here? It's like it has to be a hard stop. There has to be a hard stop on this. That's what Spirit is showing me. There has to be a hard stop. And Spirit said that there's a fear that you won't have the same attention. But the thing is that the true attention that will actually fulfill you, you will get. And the attention that doesn't fulfill you, you will lose. So it's not like you're losing anything. You're losing what's not serving you. That's what you're losing. And so Spirit just wants to reassure you that it will bring in better connections, better energy, higher vibrational items, not things that will cloud your mind, burn you out, make you feel like you're not enough, or constantly force you to fill a void. And not to mention, it will allow you to have more money in your pocket, of course. So Spirit, tell me more. Like, what guidance do you have for pile 1 here? What guidance do you have for pile 1 here? Face the music is what Spirit is saying. Face the music. Face the truth. Stop sugarcoating. Stop trying to actually throw sugar on top of something that's not good. And stop doing it with your money. It's your hard-earned money. And it doesn't feel good to just keep spending it. It might feel good for, bam, one moment. It's like a moment at the, what is that thing? A moment at the lips, forever at the hips or something. You know when people overindulge in food and they say that? And I don't even like that saying, but that's what's coming to my mind because it's something that is like a moment that it feels good, it tastes good, it gives you like that serotonin, like just bam, like ecstasy. Feels good for a moment and then it just affects your brain long term. Now you have memory issues. Okay, it's not that extreme, but what I'm trying to say is that it is just a moment of happiness and it's not a fulfillment. It's not long term. And Spirit is saying face the music. The sooner you realize this, the better, because you can start putting your money into things that are actually serving you. Spirit. Yeah, because it's like, it stresses you out, to be honest. It stresses you out, but you like to see like this almost like reaction of other people. Maybe like, oh, your car is so cool. Oh, your shoes are so cool. Oh, you're so cool for buying this for me. Oh, you're so cool for taking me here. But in reality, it's stressing you the fuck out. You're tired, you're exhausted, you're working a lot to fulfill these bills. You're trying to catch up, you're trying to keep up. And the thing is that it's to your detriment. It's to your detriment and it's burning you down. It's burning through your money. It's burning through your energy. And Spirit wants to give you guidance, and the guidance is to put a hard stop to this. Spirit, what other guidance do you have for pile 1? I feel like this pile is so blunt and harsh, and I'm sorry that it has to come across like this, but this is just the delivery that Spirit is giving me. So Spirit, any other advice here? I know we have a hard stop. We'll do one more shuffle, or if that's just it, last shuffle. All right, that's it. It's time to put a hard stop to this because you deserve better, you deserve more, and you deserve to be able to see and reach your potential. And with this type of spending on things that are not serving your life in truly any way that is ultimately fulfilling, it is to the detriment of you. I hope this reading was insightful and helpful. If it was, please drop a like, please comment. I'd love to know how it resonates. And if you're interested, I do personal readings. I also do Reiki healing, and I host spiritual retreats. My next one is in Hawaii. And lastly, I'm a personal trainer. This can all be found on my website. I do online training, and my website is down below, TarotXTayFit at gmail.com, or no, not at gmail.com, that's my email, but it's TarotXTayFit.com. I also do readings on TikTok and on Instagram. I have the same handle, TarotXTayFit, and I would love to have you or see you there. Hope to see you in my next reading. Have a beautiful day. Bye. What's up, pile 2? If you chose this Devil card, this is going to be a reading all about guidance on your money. So there are similarities to pile 1, so if you felt drawn to pile 1, maybe check in pile 1 as well. See if this is something that resonates. But I do feel like in this pile, there is a lot of spending money on something that is negative for your body. It could be something that feels very good in the moment, but it's not good long term. And for some of you, this could be cocaine use. This could be like drug use. This could be alcohol. This is something that is just not good for your body, and it is burning through your pockets and your money. And let's see, let me just get more information. It doesn't have to be so extreme like drug use, but that's really what I'm seeing for a lot of you. Maybe you're spending money on something that is just negative. It doesn't have to be drugs specifically, but it could be something that is like food, like you're going through the drive-thru too often, you're door dashing too often. It's something that has to do with you spending money on something that you are putting into your body, but it's not necessarily the best thing for your body. But it feels good at the moment. It feels exciting. It feels fun. It feels effortless. It feels like something that's just easy to do, but long term, it's not necessarily easy or good. It's something that you have to work out of your system, work off of your body, work out of your mind, say no to, set boundaries, set goals, set rules. Spirit, tell me more about this. It's something that haunts you. It's something that is like the darkness in your life. Something that you're not necessarily, I don't think those are supposed to come out. Something that you're not necessarily proud of or happy to talk about or happy to announce. It's something that literally drains you. I don't know if you see this candle is just dripping everywhere. I hope I can get it off this table. I'm pretty sure it's fine, but it's just something that is literally pulling your energy out of you. Like, I don't know if you can see the back of this, but it is just, it's draining you. It is taking too much effort, and it's not something you're proud of. It's not something you would necessarily want to talk to someone openly about unless you truly trust them and unless you truly feel like they're not going to judge you. Spirit. So this could be like a food addiction, a drug addiction, it's something that's very addictive and toxic to your body. It's all about what it's doing to your body. And it's something that did or does feel fun in the moment. It does feel exciting. But it also feels like immature. It also feels like it's something that doesn't allow you to grow, doesn't allow you to reach who you want to be who you truly are. It's something that really pulls you down. And so Spirit wants you to kind of look at it and kind of it's like something that you're tied to, you feel tied to, but you're not tied to. It's the devil in your life. So the devil is bondage by choice. You feel tied to it. You feel like it is pulling you down and like you can't free yourself. But the thing is that you can free yourself at any time. The devil is bondage by choice. You can stand up to it. You can walk away. You can say no. Your mind is stronger than you think, and you can allow your mind to fixate on something better. And so whatever this thing is in your life, it is not necessarily the best for your body, and it is draining your pockets, and it is draining your energy, and it's not something you necessarily want to talk about, and it's just really not very positive. But it also comes in the form of illusion. It comes in the form of something that looks good, something that looks fun, feels good. But how does it really feel after, Spirit? How does it truly feel to this person, to pile 2 after? It looks good. It looks like it feels good. It might feel good in the moment, but how do they feel after? How do they feel after? They feel, okay. you feel like if you were to look at yourself from the outside looking in, you'd be like, oh, those are red flags. And you can see those red flags so clearly and so easily on somebody else. And so it's interesting that you allow them to continue to be parts of your own life. Spirit, what is this Three of Cups about? What is this Three of Cups about? How do they actually, okay, you actually feel cheated. You actually feel, so, okay, for example, it is the devil in your life. It is the shadow aspect. It is something you don't want to recognize or look at or attend to. It is something that is served as an illusion. It looks good. It looks fun. Looks like a great time. Looks like it feels good. It does feel good in the moment. But then in the end, you feel like you've been cheated and you feel like, wow, there are so many red flags to this. Why didn't I see the red flags? I know the red flags. I have been cheated. I have been lied to. This is not as good as it looks. This food is shit. These drugs are shit. And it's only taken away from myself. It's only taken away from my goals, from my money, from my body, from my image, from my mind, from my mental health, from my physical health. It's something that is just not serving you, and it's really not serving you. It just feels like shit. And it's not good for your finances either. Delete the app, Spirit is saying. Say no to drugs. Like the DARE program, say no to drugs, friends. Say no to drugs, say no to drinking. It's like you're spending money on stuff that's just not serving your body. It's not filling your cup. It is making you feel drained. Like, look at this candle. This candle was not doing this in the last pile. It was not doing this in the beginning. It's like, it's taking away from, do you see how its brain is pouring out? It is affecting your brain because your brain gets overstimulated when you do this. It's like this hit of serotonin. The first pile was similar but different. So like I said, if you feel drawn to the first pile too, check it out. Maybe it also resonates, but it's like this hit of serotonin that it just like lights up your brain. Like look at what the first card was here. The first card, oh yeah, I think it's in this pile. So lights up your brain, like literally lights up your brain, makes you feel on top of the world. And then bam, crash. This can happen with food. This can happen with drugs. Can happen with things like, like pornography. This could happen with things like, I need to jump off a building with a parachute or whatever. It's like that adrenaline rush. It's like this adrenaline feeling, the adrenaline junkie. It's like you're spending your money on things that give you that high, that hit, that serotonin, that ooh, I feel good, but it's only a feel good for a moment. It doesn't last. It's not long term. And it is just ultimately at the end of it, you feel cheated, you feel exhausted, you feel drained, you feel like you have now affected your brain in a negative way. Maybe you're eating too much MSG. Maybe you're eating too many processed foods. Your mind ends up feeling clouded. It feels empty. It feels drained. You have loss of memory. You are just not feeling A1. You're not feeling good. And ultimately, you're spending your money on this. And Spirit is like, why are you spending your money on this? This is really your choice. This is bondage by choice. You keep going back, even though this makes you feel like shit. It's like somebody who drives through McDonald's every day, even though they know the outcome. But it's like an addiction. It's something that keeps pulling you back. But the thing is that you have a choice. And Spirit is saying you can make that choice at any time. You can make the choice to free yourself. You can make the choice to find balance, to create harmony, to save more money. Spirit, tell me more. To call in support. There's like support needed. And Spirit is saying, I'm always here for you. But it's not even Spirit, I think, that's going to help you. It's like you facing the shadow aspect and kind of talking about it openly with somebody. Maybe it's something that you keep under wraps because you have this great reputation, you're very successful, because I do see this pile as being very successful, and that's why you're kind of able to do this and still get by and feel okay. But in the background, it is draining your finances and draining your energy. And so this is something you might be ashamed of. You don't really want to tell anyone. You don't want to talk about it. You don't want to feel like people judge you, or wow, you're not really who I thought you were. Maybe you're not as successful as I thought, or maybe success doesn't look and feel exactly how I thought it would feel or look like, or damn, I thought I wanted to be successful like them, but now I don't. It's like you're scared of those comments or that feedback to ask for help. And Spirit is saying, in order to find balance, it would be nice to call in support. It would be nice to talk to somebody who you feel like you can trust and understand that if they judge you, it's on them, it's not on you. Spirit. Because Spirit just wants you to find a balance, wants you to weigh the pros and cons. Take the drug, for example. Okay, cocaine makes me feel good in the moment. I do it, 20 seconds later, I feel great, or whatever it is, however long it lasts. Afterwards, I have anxiety. My heart rate is high. I feel like shit. I have regret. I don't feel good. My memory is foggy. Whatever it is. Same thing with processed foods. Weigh the pros and cons. Do I really want this ice cream? Oh, it's bomb at the time, but then I feel like shit after. Is it worth it? No, it's not worth it. And it's not worth it for you to be spending that type of money to have it delivered to your house, or for you to buy it just to feel like shit after. And so Spirit is saying, say no. It is just bondage by choice. You have a choice. You can cut this down at any time. You can stop this programming. Like, look at how drained this person is. Like, this wax is just everywhere now. And it's exhausting. Spirit, anything else any other guidance you have for pile 2? Okay. So you might say, oh, this is something that, keeps me stable because it's my moment of fun, or it's the drive-thrus that I'm able to get food, and if I didn't, I wouldn't eat. And so I have a busy life, and so this keeps me stable. And so I just I only do it once in a while. It's only for fun. It's only a party drug, or it's only fast food during the week. It's not that bad. No, Spirit is saying that you are struggling to stay stable because of it. You would be far more stable if you didn't dabble in it, if you didn't go through the drive-thru, if you chose the healthier option, if you stopped saying, okay, I'll take a hit, or I'll do a line, whatever it is. It's like this devil in your life is negatively affecting your pockets, negatively affecting your outlook on life, negatively affecting your confidence, because you realize that every day when you say yes, or maybe it's not every day, maybe it's weekly, maybe it's monthly, but it is taking a chunk of your money. And every time you say yes to this, you're realizing, like, why don't I have the ability to say no? It is taking your power straight from you. So while you think it might just be about money, this is now becoming about your power. This is now becoming about your self-worth, about your confidence, about upholding this image that is not even you. It is taking you away from who you truly are because you are too afraid to connect with who you are because you don't like who you are. And I'm not saying in every aspect, but in this aspect of maybe you're putting on this front of this is who you are, but in reality, there's all these deep struggles that you're facing and that you're spending money on, that you're indulging in, that are not allowing you to feel good. And so there's a disconnect from yourself and who you truly are. And so this pile is not necessarily about money, it's about power. And when our power is affected, when our personal worth is affected, our money is affected. Our confidence is affected. And so, Spirit, is there anything else you want to say here? Any pieces of guidance? Spirit just wants to remind you. I don't know if you could see this in the video. Okay. So, Spirit wants to remind you of your power, of who you are, and wants you to understand that the reason why we indulge in things like this is because we have something going on in our home, in our house. And when I say home, I mean our body. Our body, what is it that we are trying to cover, that we are trying not to face, that we are using outside substances or foods to cover up? So Spirit is asking you to make time in your busy life and schedule, because I see you have your hands in a lot, to attend to your body, to attend to your temple, to attend to your soul, to attend to your emotional body, to understand what it is that is going on in there that is causing you to want to indulge in these outside substances? What is it that is causing you to want to have this serotonin high of like, oh, this sugar rush, this actual drug rush, this alcohol rush, this rush of just like some type of substance that is really damaging to your body? And so Spirit wants you to tap in and take a second to see what this is about. Spirit, anything else here? Any other guidance on this? This is really interesting. Yeah, because when you fix, okay, we're talking about a total revamp and change of your mind. Because when you change your thoughts, you change your life. When you start to see this from a different perspective and start to think of it very logically and start to look at it from like a higher perspective and it's almost like this person is burning their whole brain away. These substances are burning my little guy's brain away over here. And it's not allowing you to think logically or clearly. And so Spirit is saying, tap into your logical body. Tap into, would you want your little sister to be eating like this, to be drinking like this, to be using drugs like this? Whatever it is to you, whatever resonates. Would you want your best friend to be doing this? Would you be like, hey man, are you stressed out? Like you've been eating really bad, or you've been going through drive-thrus all the time. I'm worried about your health. That's a lot of processed food. It doesn't feel good to eat like that. I know it doesn't feel good. Have you seen in Chick-fil-A, there's like 400 chemicals in one chicken patty. It's like these type of things, like you're blinding yourself to the logic that you already have. You're ignoring the fact that you know these things are bad. And because you're ignoring your logic and your knowledge, you are dimming your light and your self-worth. Because it's almost like you're avoiding a part of you that you know the truth. You know what's best, but you're ignoring it. You're not honoring your body. You're not respecting your body. And so Spirit is saying the moment you change this, the moment you start to honor your body, think logically, respect yourself more, in the sense that you will take care of your temple, you will take care of your body, you will nourish your body, nourish your temple, tap into your emotions, see what you're trying to cover up, then you will return back to your power. And with your power comes more abundance, comes more money, comes more opportunities. You are successful, you are busy, but you could be even more successful than you are now if you tap in. So this is all I have for you, pile 2. If you liked this message, please like the video, please comment, please subscribe to my channel. I'd love to know how it resonates. If you're interested, I do personal readings, I do Reiki healing. I'm an online personal trainer, and I also host spiritual retreats. My next one is in October of this year. I still have a few spots left. I would love to have you. If you're interested in anything, please send me an email or look up my website down below in the description box, TarotXTayFit.com. And if you're interested, I post readings on TikTok and on Instagram. I have the same handle, TarotXTayFit, and I would love to have you. I will see you in my next reading. Bye. What's up, pile 3? If you chose the 8 of Swords, this is going to be a reading all about guidance in the financial world or in your money. And so first of all, Spirit is showing me, like, look at this candle. It is all over the place, and now it's time for your pile. And Spirit is showing me that this is the pile of those of you who are, you know, maybe deal with anxiety, deal with fears, deal with spending money, like fears of spending money. You really hold on to money so tightly, and so it doesn't really allow you to experience a lot or to spend a lot, or maybe you have spent a lot in the past, you have experienced a lot in the past. Some of you are going through transitions, and so it just worries you, and you're not really sure what to do with your money right now, and you have this fear of scarcity, you have this fear of lack, and it literally physically makes you sick sometimes. It makes your stomach sick, it makes maybe you feel like you need to run to the restroom, whatever, and there's just some fears regarding money that are not allowing you to reach your fullest potential or allow you to manifest the life that you want. So Spirit, please show me, what guidance do you have for pile 3, Spirit, or what do you want to talk about in pile 3, either one. Just show me what's good right here. What's Gucci? I just keep looking at this pile because it's like, it's almost like Spirit is showing how you're keeping your money is just like basically like flushing it down the toilet. Like it's not, maybe if it's like sitting in a bank, like it's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. You're not investing it. You're not using it to, you know, buy something that increases in value, that to go on a trip that adds so much value to your life, to spend money on things that are allowing you to learn or to reach your potential. It's just, it's almost like throwing it away in a sense, in like a weird way. Spirit, why don't you want to give me any cards? So, Spirit, tell me more about this. Okay, come on, a card. Spirit wants you to find some type of balance. Excuse me, I think I have to sneeze. That was the weirdest thing. Like, I really felt like I had to sneeze, but I did not have to sneeze. Okay, what is going on in this pile? I feel weird. It feels so weird. Okay, Spirit, what is this Temperance about? Okay, so there's some type of stress or just the center of your chest. I feel like it's anxiety. I don't feel like it's necessarily heartbreak. For some of you, it could be heartbreak. It could be a situation like, let's say you've been divorced and you have to separate and you don't have the same income that you used to have, and so you have these fears of the future. You have these fears of spending money on anything because you're like, I can't afford anything and I'm going to be on my own. And so it is stemming from heartbreak. For some of you, you're going into huge life changes and transitions, and you're just not sure how your money's going to look, and so you feel tied up, you feel blinded to the truth, and you don't trust fully yet what's going on, and so you're living in fear, you're living in like this scarcity mindset, and it's causing a lot of stress in your chest, causing a lot of anxiety, and you're also just sitting on a lot of money. You do have money. You do have money that is with you in your bank account. And so Spirit is saying, don't stress. You're going to figure everything out before this money runs out, and it's time for you to start trusting. It's time for you to start trusting in the universe and jumping into the unknown fearlessly and understanding that you are free. You are going after what you want, what you deserve, what you believe in, and great things are to come. But right now, you're only focused on what you've lost. You're only focused on what you are losing, what is leaving your life. And the devil in your life has become toxic thoughts patterns. Thinking negatively, thinking like, wow, I am leaving so much behind. Did I make the right decision? Can I be successful? Maybe even thoughts about you feeling like you have to depend on somebody else. But Spirit is saying you don't have to depend on anyone else, because you right here are stable. You right here are successful. You right here have built something before, and you can build it again. And it will look different for a lot of you. So Spirit, tell me more about this. Your whole life is about to change, but I am hearing your life is changing for the better. And so it's time to stop being scared. It's time to put this heavy burden down of you worrying about the future, of you worrying that you're not going to be okay, that you're not going to make it out alive, that you are, you know, not taking any steps forward, that you're kind of stuck in a rut, and that it's not working out for you. Because if you continue to think like this, yeah, it doesn't work out for you. But when you get out of that mindset and you start seeing your worth, you start seeing your potential, you start marketing yourself the way that you should be marketing yourself. You know your skills, you know your abilities, you have this innate ability to speak to people, to connect with people, to be so genuine, to be so kind. And then on the outside, you are beautiful, gorgeous, athletic. Like, a lot of you have like a really, really, really nice body. And so people are just drawn to you because they're like, wow, they take care of themselves well, or wow, they have good energy, or wow, I love their communication, I love their voice, I love the things that they teach. But you're just over here feeling like jumbled. You're feeling like, I don't know what I have to offer. But Spirit's like, look in your toolbox. You have a lot of shit to offer. You have so much to offer. Look in there, grab something out and start using it, because you have plenty of tools in there. And all the tools that you have lead you to abundance. I don't want to say money because it's not even money that you're after. It's just abundance. It's just freedom. It's success. And this looks different for most of you. And most of you in this pile, it's not really the money that you want, because the money is not really doing anything for you. You have the money and you're just holding on to it and you're scared to spend it. So it's not even the money that you want. It's the success that you want. It's the freedom that you want. It's the ability to not be scared, not to feel like you have to depend on others. But Spirit is saying you have to relax, you have to surrender, you have to let go of control. You're somebody who always wants to know the outcome, always wants to know what the next step is, where to go exactly. But the thing is that there is no clear path right here. This is like an intuition, feel your way, trust your way, believe in yourself, believe in the universe, understand that when you are following your dreams, you are following your heart, you are following what's best for you, the universe will catch you. That's what this pile is about. And so, Spirit, I feel like there's a lot on your plate right now. You're balancing a lot. For some of you, you are literally moving. You're trying to sell your house. You're trying to pack. You're trying to switch jobs, switch careers, move to a different city, a different state. There's just big transitions here. It's a new beginning. It's a new chapter. And you need better self-care. And not so much all these voices in your head telling you you're not good enough, telling you it's not going to work out, telling you it's like you go back and forth between it'll work out and oh my God, nothing is working out, nothing is going to happen, and you have these fears. You could be going back and forth from thinking everything is going to be great to having these fears and thinking the absolute worst. For some of you, you are not sleeping, or you have bad insomnia, or you just wake up hella tired and exhausted because the whole night you feel like you were awake. Maybe you're waking up frequently. It has to do with your sleep a lot, because your stress levels are affecting your sleep and it's affecting your mind. And so Spirit is saying better self-care. Take a bath, sit in a chair outside and chill, lay in bed and literally take a nap, watch a movie. It's all very chill things. It's you need to chill. Lay down, I was gonna say get a facial, but that's not even it. Spirit just wants you to not even go anywhere. Literally just chill with your family, chill on the couch and talk to your family, chill on the couch and FaceTime your family or your close friends. It's all about chilling. You gotta chill more, because right now you're tired and it's not adding to what is going on. There's this shadow aspect of you that is so scared of money, and it's because you're scared of money, it's not allowing the money to come to you, and you're freaking out. You feel like you're in the dark. You're well, how am I going to find the way? How am I going to find the way? But the thing is that the money will come to you freely and openly when you stop being afraid of it. And so Spirit is saying, take off the blindfolds, be stronger, because you are stronger. And this small situation that you're in the grand scheme of things, is not that crazy. It's just a transition, it's just a change, and it's something that you're going to get through, that you're going to move past, that you're going to come out on the other end feeling more free, feeling rejuvenated, feeling like a new person. Look at the old you is dead. The old you is destroyed, and the old you has left. You are mourning the death of yourself. You are mourning the old version of you. So that is the transition you are going through. Whatever it is, the old you is dead and the new you is emerging. And allow the new you to emerge and to shine and to be shown and to let the world see. And just know that things are turning in your favor. The energy is turning in your favor. The hard times are coming to an end. There is good luck on the horizon. There is positivity. There is abundance. There are new opportunities, new relationships, new just coexisting, cooperations, things that you're going to be aligning with other people that are also going to be seeing your vision, helping you with your money, helping you with your situation, helping you move forward. You have support. Allow that support to come in so you can create what you want. You don't want to go back to what you knew, what you had, the relationship you were in, the job you were in, the place you were in, because you weren't fully happy. And now it's time to move forward to this new phase where you can be happier, you can be healthier, you can achieve what you want to achieve. But it's going to take work. It really is going to take work. But beyond that work, because you're a hard worker and you're willing to put in the work, but beyond that work, it's going to take trust. It's going to take hope. It's going to take positivity. It's going to take knowing that the future is bright, that you are bright, that there's good things coming, that the energy is changing and it's changing for the better, and that you are on your way to your truest happiness. And you have to accept that. You have to believe in it. You have to understand that you've made these choices, you've made these decisions to ultimately find your true love, whether this is a person, a place, a thing, but it is your ultimate fulfillment and happiness, and that's what you're headed towards. And when you can trust that, and you can dive into that, and you can soften into that, and you can believe in yourself, and you can start understanding that, loosen up your grip, because everything is going to be all right. The money will come, the finances will be better, and you will have more freedom. All right, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you found it insightful. If you did, please drop a like, please comment, let me know how it resonates. Please subscribe to my channel, share with your friends if you want. If you're interested, I am a Reiki healer. I do personal readings. I am also a personal trainer. I do personal training online, and I host spiritual retreats. My next one is in October of this year. If you're interested in any of this, please go down to my website, TarotXTayFit.com. I also post personal readings on Instagram and on TikTok, and I have the same handle, TarotXTayFit. I would love to have you, and I hope to see you in my next reading. Bye!